Will Chris Jericho work with Impact Wrestling? Welcome back to the ACB Wrestling Talk channel. I am your host, Alexis Carrillo, and a lot of Impact Wrestling fans have been getting excited over the past few weeks, over the past few months, given that Y2J has been involved with Impact Wrestling as it pertains to news very much, and given the fact that a few fans have reached out to Y2J via Twitter and asked him would he ever work for Impact Wrestling, to which Y2J responded, of course, absolutely. He responded in a positive way, but here's the thing, would Y2J actually go through with it? Now, I have no doubt in my mind that Impact Wrestling would love to have Y2J, would love to have Chris Jericho be a part of Impact Wrestling. To that, I have no doubt. My questioning comes to the fact that Y2J is a very loyal person, both to WWE and to Vince McMahon. Let's go to the past a few months ago. There was talk about Chris Jericho heading over to New Japan Pro Wrestling to work a program over there. But, Chris Jericho said himself that he would not have gone to New Japan Pro Wrestling if he hadn't gotten the blessing from Vince McMahon himself. And given that he did work that amazing program with Kenny Omega, then it is safe to assume that Vince McMahon indeed gave him the yes. It gave him the thumbs up. But as we've known over the past few years, over the past few decades in fact, Vince McMahon is a very territorial guy. He has been very protective of the North American region. If you recall, he got rid of the AWA, he got rid of the USWA, ECW, WCW, and ever since, he's been competing with Ring of Honor and TNA Wrestling, now known as Impact Wrestling. So, would Vince McMahon give his blessing to Chris Jericho to work for a company that not only produces shows in North America in the same region as WWE, but for a company that was once also considered a clear number 2 in North America? And to me, the simple answer is no. And to put it in Vince McMahon's words, or his lyrics in WWE TV, no chance in hell. Simply put, like I said, Vince McMahon is very territorial, and even though he's playing the sports entertainment game versus an Impact Wrestling, which is closer to wrestling itself, with a little bit of entertainment sprinkled on it, I think Vince McMahon would still not be okay. He would still not be comfortable with one of his guys working with Impact Wrestling. It's not that he rules over Y2J. It's not that he commands him to not do this or not do that. I'm just pointing out that Y2J is very respectful towards Vince McMahon's attitude. Now, as you know, on a personal note, what I love for someone like Y2J, for someone as decorated as a wrestler, for someone as respected as a person as Chris Jericho, to work with Impact Wrestling, that I would love. I would be happy to watch him. I would be excited to watch him inside an Impact Wrestling ring. In fact, if he were to appear, make a one-off appearance at Bound for Glory, pump up the buy rates, bring some buzz, some more entertainment, some more excitement to the company, that I would love. But anyway, those are my thoughts. That's how I think Y2J views the situation. But I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Chris Jericho would work with Impact Wrestling? Do you think he would work with Vince McMahon's blessing or without Vince McMahon's blessing? Or do you think, Vince McMahon is just too overprotective of his guys and he would not give his blessing, and that would be the reason why Y2J would choose not to work with the company formerly known as TNA Wrestling? Leave your comments below. You remember, it's all about starting a discussion. It's all about starting a debate. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're talking about news, discussion, previews, all that kind of good stuff in the wrestling world. So anyway, subscribe to the channel. That's it for me. Till next time.